It's been quite a while, but we're finally back with GP2 and we're gonna get the season started. Hope you guys enjoyed the top class quality that just ended with Wilner on pole position, but now it's time for the first GP2 race of the season here in the floodlights of Bahrain. I'm your commentator Rob, as always, and I'm joined today by your other usual commentator Nicholas. Say hello, Nicholas.
Hi guys.
Right. So yesterday it was a pole position for oh yeah, it was pole
Can
position for
you hear
Bent
me well?
Waldinger. He took his first ever GP2 pole position.
Rob,
Let's
is everything okay?
yeah, it is. It is. Bent Waldinger took his first ever pole position in
I
GP2.
guess I'm
Is he gonna
here.
be able to convert it into a first victory, or will someone else be able to beat him? And
Oh,
with all that out of the way, it's time to take a look at the grid for a 34 lap race.
yeah. Can you do the first 10 drivers?
Yeah, all right, sure. So we got Bent Waldinger on pole position, followed by Brunde Barros on his return to GP2. Jack McCarthy is in third place, followed by Andre Federi in the dams. After that, we got Balanzolga on his first race of Russian time. We got Lin Campana in the Campos, followed by Enes Parachki in P7 and David Suarez P8 in the Arden. Jared Fosbury in the ART P9, followed by Max Gillen on his Rapax debut in 10th.
In P11 we have Jamie Griffiths. Right behind him starts David Hupak in the second Rapex car. Then Alessandro Tomaselli in the racing engineering car in P13. Then Henry Watzel in P14 in the second Prema. When we have the two Carlin guys of Hyung Min and Fenos in P15 and
Bojocas.
16. Yes, I
Yes,
know.
afterwards, who we got?
Yeah, then in P17 we have Daniel Adventure, then Isaac Fisher P18, Titkov in the second Russian time in P19. That's really far down the grid because his teammate is further up the field. Then Laura Chung making her debut in the ART. Then Chris Chatfield in the Trident, and in last
On
place we
his first GP2 race, Chatfield.
have Chatfield in his first race here in P21, and then we have Thomas Anderson in the second
Yeah.
racing engineering car in
Let's
P.
take a quick look at the weather, which is probably full dry. No! Oh
Oh,
my goodness, it's gonna rain at the start of the race. This was not something I expected, but remember,
interesting.
guys, at Bahrain, strategy is always key. We saw how Rodrigo Gonzalez, he managed to take back the lead in an epic freeway fight for the win, and he just carried on and won the race back in Bahrain last season. Can his replacement Brazilian Bruno Barros do the same, or will Valdinger convert Paul to win, or will someone else take the spoils? Well, it's time to stop asking questions and start
It's
getting the
time
answers
to
because
see who will win
it's
this
time to
wet
race. As we're on the
Bahrain
loading
Grand
screen
Prix.
now.
We are
Oh,
sponsored today by. Wait, who are we sponsored, Rob?
I'll reveal later. But anyway, I hope you guys liked my little Yu-Gi-Oh reference there. But as we're now finished loading almost entirely, here we go. Is it fully? Yes, they're starting on the intermediate tires. All the drivers have Wallinger at least on the intermediate. So watch this start because it's gonna dry up soon, I feel. And don't forget the fuel loads are gonna be critical. Wallinger on the right of the screen. The bottles on the left. We got 4 lights, now 5 lights. And we're racing! Not yet. Now we're racing in Bahrain. It's a decent start for Waldinger there. Traction in the wet is very, very critical. If you have a bad start, you're gonna lose so many places. It's a good start for the front two there.
Yeah.
There seems to be
Oh,
some
my
contact at the back, I
connection.
think. Or is it just my eyes playing with me? Oh,
Something is wrong
Campana
with
gets
my
spun
connection right
around.
now as we see one of the.
Fosbury also got sent wide, I think. Boyokas is out. Talos Boyokas is out on his debut. There's more damage. Fosbury is out, and there's a Prema spun around. It's Watzel. Watzel's out as well. Massive pile up into turn one. Oh my goodness me! What we have to take a look what happened there because multiple cars out already. And now Anderson is trying an overtake. Yeah, Bahrain in the wet, it's not so friendly. If you can remember in the top class in 2015, started in wet conditions, there was chaos into turn one there as well. And I remember most fondly because I was involved in that chaos, so yeah. Anyway, oh, Tomaselli! He's lost his rear wing as on Tomaselli. And he's gonna have to make the pit stop if he can make it to the pit lane.
Yeah, now my connection is working. What?
Did Chunk take damage? I don't think she took damage, but her teammate is out
Think
of the
so,
race.
but yeah.
Let's take a look.
Sorry guys for my
Tomaselli just
connection
ran into the
because I have
Rapax. And
trouble.
Fosbury also ran into a car in front of him. And then he got hit from behind by a charging. Is
It has
that Henry
major
Watzel?
lag.
I think it was Watson, and oh my goodness me. I think there's multiple drivers to blame for this one because Fosbury goes up in the air. It's the damn car. Campana lucky to get away with just a spin with no damage. But still, absolute chaos at the start here in Bahrain.
Yes, and now it works again.
Watzel just sent it completely, but Fosbury already made a little bit of contact with the car in front of him, but Watzel triggered the big
Oh, come
pile up. Voyokas also. No, wait, did Voyokas hit
That is
Watzel?
such a weird
Did
problem that I have right
Voyokas hit
now.
Watzel first? Think he might have. I'm not sure, but that sends him out. That's the one thing we're both sure of. Both these guys are out of the race. And no, I think no, Watzel hit Fosbury just before Voyokas hit him. So I'd have to put the blame on Henry Watzel for this accident, unfortunately. But oh my goodness, what a pileup this has been. Multiple cars out. And there's also some cars with damage. We're gonna have to make the pit stop. Just hope the marshals can clear away all the debris so we don't have any unexpected incidents on lap 2.
Something is definitely.
Anderson took out Titkov.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Titkov managed
I have a weird problem, Rob.
Yeah. Titkov avoided the initial mayhem, but he got collected by Anderson earlier afterwards. So yeah, this is really unfortunate for all these guys because I'm sure people always expect a crazy start at Bahrain, but not this. So yeah, it's quite this race is on fire. I'd like to. Anyway, we're getting back into. Was that contact? There was contact! Oh, that's not. Wait, no, that's not Tomaselli took damage. Gwen Hornman ran into the back of him. Min damages his front wing and breaks Tomaselli's rear wing. That's a very bad idea of an overtake, especially in the wet. It's a bad idea to pass even in the dry, let alone in the wet. And even more contact. And Min goes off. Min goes off at turn 10. Oh my goodness me, there's mayhem all over the place there. We're gonna have to take another look at this. Is Min bitch? Is Min beached? Sorry. Oh yeah, he's out.
Rob, you need to.
There.
Another connection problem.
Loads of spray being kicked up by these guys. Now, Bro de Barros, he lost speed 2 at the start, but can he take it back into the last corner?
I will be right back. I don't know what
Right.
the problem seems to be. I will check.
Min is out on his debut, just like his teammate. So it's an unfortunate race for the Carlin guys. They're gonna walk home with 0 points from today. And for sure, just pile drived into the back of him. And for sure took some damage as well. For good measure. Anderson was the one who ran to the back of for sure. So Anderson triggered this entire mess. And Min, innocent party in that one, he gets completely wiped out. He may have been at fault for the incident with Tomaselli, but for this incident, he's completely innocent. So really unlucky for him there. And yes, guys, the track is wet.
Oh, it seems my problem is not going away.
The Barros is still stuck behind McCarthy, as Campana is in P7, and Nicholas, I think, is having some issues.
Yeah, but I
Mexican
turned my camera on for a second, so maybe that will.
Why is there a massive tire
issues?
at the exit of turn 1? No, never mind. I think
Because I don't know what my problem is.
Oh.
It seems the screen, the stream on my screen freezes every 4 or 5 seconds.
McCarthy gets a bad run. Can the Barros send it? No, he can't. But this was close. Was a close call there. Vallinger's continuing to pull away from these guys. Very impressive stuff. Griffith is into P10. And the yellow flags are still out there. Yeah, I think this might be the best, the most chaotic GP2 Bahrain race ever. Because out of all the races we've had so far, I'm pretty sure none of them have been in wet conditions. Confirmation that Titkov is out. As Ben Valdinger, can he extend the lead that he's been building ever since the start? Actually, no, McCarthy is closing in a little bit. So he might have to deal with the pressure from these guys. And especially if they stop battling each other. If they keep battling, it's a good
But
sign for
no.
Valnicar. Bruno de Barros is trying to send it at the last corner. Here goes the Brazilian. Is he gonna send it? No, he's not. Stays behind. Stays behind the MP Motorsport. Oh, contact between Zolga and Federia. Zolga is out. Federia's out as well. Both their wheels are gone, and oh my goodness me. We have to take another look at that one because we only caught the end of that incident. Griffiths passes his teammate. Suarez has to pit as well with damage.
Wow, Skillen.
Skillen as well. Oh my goodness.
What? On slicks?
I think some drivers were actually on slick tires.
Yes.
Yes, Skillen is on slick tires. Oh my god. What a strategic mess up there.
What did
For the graphics.
I'm confused.
It's just weird strategies here.
Weird.
Is that the... Yeah, indeed, you're right. We might have to... Chris Chatfield gained 13 places. Just testament to how chaotic the first 2 laps have been.
Can you hear me again, Rob? Because
I always heard. Anyway, Adventure also took some damage.
my
Let's take a look.
connection error, so now I'm using mobile data.
Alright. Oh! While we were looking at the crash, Bruno Barros sends it into turn 1, and he passes McCarthy to go back up into 2nd place. But it's in the yellow flag zone. This might be a penalty for... Oh no! And Campana is doing the same thing. Yes, Campana does the same thing, so I think a penalty might be headed for these 2 guys.
I would not penalize them.
It's he overtook on the yellow flag, so I don't think we can argue about that. And we're taking another look at Zolga there. Federi went for a gap that wasn't there, clipped Zolga, got spotted out. The Zolga came back and wiped out both their wheels. You can see that.
Did he overtake in the yellows?
Yes, he did. But we're not talking about Campana now. We're talking about... And Kupok, he hit him a couple of times but didn't take any damage. But Suarez broke his entire front wing by just hitting the... So really unlucky for the Brazilian.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But why did Skillen go into a pit?
Because of the tires. He was on dry tires.
Yeah, but the front runners are on dries too.
No, they're not.
Some of them. I saw one car on slicks. Look on.
Well, that car is not Bruno de Barros as confirmation. He is getting a penalty. And Campana is getting a penalty as well.
Ooh, that's not good for those guys. Ooh.
Yeah, it's not. Valdinger, no penalties for him at the moment. So if he keeps it clean, he is the favorite to win this race.
Look at Chatfield, Chung, and Anderson as we see.
Campana goes very wide. Oh, he's got very wide. He picked up the penalty for He picked up the penalty, and he's gonna have to do all the overtaking once again. Aquaplane is off at turn 9, and he misses turn 10 completely. And when he rejoins, he's behind. So yeah,
locked up completely.
Yeah, wet conditions very tricky to judge, especially in these cars. You don't have anywhere near the grip of an M1 car.
Yeah, it is.
Campana's trying to set it again into turn 11. Is he gonna go for it though?
No.
No, it's not. But there he's still out there. Car's slowly reversing itself, I think.
Put his car away, man.
The Barros has closed the gap to Valdinger a little bit there.
So, yeah. And hello guys from me again, because I had some connection problems, that's why.
I think they were able to hear you the entire time, mate.
Yeah, but I had no picture. So I
anyway, Campana is once again behind Dennis Parachki, but this time, can he get the overtake done cleanly? As we got Rapax, David Kupok is into the pits. Does he have a problem? I think his dashboard said he might have a problem, or he's just big for tires. The Barros was on the slip.
I told
he's switching to the hitter.
Kupok,
oh man.
I told you the Barros was on slicks, but you said no, none of the front runners are on slicks. I told you.
I thought wrong. My bad.
Look at
the Barros' strategy might be compromised as a result.
I saw one of the front runners definitely on slicks.
Campana says it's on Parachki. Can he make it the move? No. Very close action there into turn 4. Yellows are still out there at the final corner. We're not at the final corner, we're in the middle sector. As Leon Campana is stuck behind Dennis Parachki in the battle for P3.
That is the last sector, Rob.
No, we're in the middle sector right now.
Yeah, but the yellow is in the last.
Yeah.
Because you said the yellow flag was not in the last
No, I
sector.
said the yellow flag was in the last sector, but we're not in the last sector. That's what I meant. Wait, can Chuck McCarthy close down the gap to Ben's Waldinger? Or can
Yeah.
Waldinger increase his lead? We're gonna have to wait.
Yes,
Find
and
out.
yes.
Well, only one of those is gonna happen.
No, they can both happen. Firstly, that can happen, and then the other thing.
Yeah, but that would just cancel them out, you know.
Yeah.
Anderson's in P8. The battle is P9 on the new tires. So we're gonna have to wait and discover how good they actually are. Have Campos made a strategic masterpiece, or have they thrown a potential win away? I don't know, but the other Campos is doing well. Well, despite his penalty, but Campana is trying to push, get past Sporachki in a battle for third.
Yeah, I think.
Both these guys running clean to one, and the sky might be brightening up a little. Federi's car is still out there. Oh my god.
Finally out of reach, so the marshals could finally pick it up.
Yeah, right there. It's
Otherwise,
crazy that we're still only on lap 5. In the wet, races take so much longer, and you can definitely notice that.
yeah. And the race is later in the day, I believe. Right?
I'm not sure, but I don't think this rain is gonna go till the end. I think it's gonna finish dry, if I remember what the weather report said before the rain. So yeah, keep an eye on that, guys, because the conditions could change, and they probably will change.
Yeah, they will definitely change.
I think the sky is definitely brighter, and there's not so much spray anymore.
Oh,
Well,
did
there
you
still is a lot of spray, but not as much as before, I feel.
have you heard the news? We have a birthday today. So happy birthday if you're watching.
Oh, whose birthday is it?
I forgot, but on Discord,
Oh.
someone told me someone has his birthday today.
Oh, well, I don't know who that was, but happy birthday. Hope you're having a good time. Again, I don't know who you are, but I don't
Advent.
know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I will find you, and I will wish you a happy birthday.
I think it's
But
one.
yeah,
I believe it's one of the rookies, Rob. But I'm not.
all right.
I believe.
The gap. It's 1.8 between him and Waldinger. So Chuck McCarthy could be fighting for the win in his first GP2 race. Very impressive stuff from the Irishman. The
Yeah.
Happy Motorsport driver is closing up
Well, a first city,
on the Prema.
2 season without Zorba in a couple of years. Wow, in 2 seasons or 3 seasons.
Oh man,
Interesting.
conditions are still nowhere near dry, I feel, but it's still messy out there.
Yeah.
Campana getting very close to the course, but there's just no way he can find a move there. He needs to get the exits onto the straights, nail them, and grab the place there. McCarthy takes another 2 tenths from Wallinger's lead there. So that's pretty impressive. What is that?
I was lighting something like a candle and nearly yeah.
Oh.
Clumsy me.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to me a lot, so no big deal.
Anyway, Lin Campana is very close, but just not close enough to get the move on Parach. The one time he did get it, well, he got a penalty for it, for being on the yellow flags. There are no yellows this time, but I'm sure Campana wants to make the move again, and this time not mess up afterwards, or during the move.
Yeah,
I think Lin Campana has superior pace, so even if he gets the overtake, he can pull the 5 seconds, and he can basically overcome that penalty. It's not gonna come down to the exit at these corners, and Parachki's exit is not so good. Campana has a brilliant run onto the straight.
I think Campana has it.
Didn't take so much slipstream though, so he's gonna have to send it into turn 1, which might prove to Parachki be advantageous for Parachki, or not, as Campana makes the move stick, just like he did on lap 2, but this time without the yellow flag in sight, so no penalty this time for the American. He's up on the podium places. Well, on track, not virtually because of his penalty, but you know what I mean, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, can Kapara hunt down the leaders because Jack McCarthy is incredibly fast at the moment, just 1.1 behind Men's Waldinger, and Waldinger is fueled lighter, so McCarthy's pace advantage is legit at the moment.
Yeah, or maybe he wants to trick him.
I'm
But Waldinger is slowing on purpose.
not sure why he do that.
Because he would try to make the undercut work.
Well, in these conditions, it's not really about the undercut or overcut. Remember, these cars actually have to refuel, so the strategic battle is not so simple as in F1, where the undercut is always superior.
Not always. Try in the F1 games, they always go for the overcut.
Well, yeah, but that would only work if the other guy gets traffic. But on new tires, they're always gonna be faster. Anyway, McCarthy is it to the 1 second barrier. He's breached it. It's gonna be able to launch an attack on Waldinger. He's in the slipstream. Not close enough to have a go right now, but he can spend a few laps to set up the move, and when he gets it done, he'll be in the lead if he can get it done.
Yeah.
Remember, neither of these guys have won a race in this tier before. Whoever wins today will grab their first victory, which I'm sure will be very, very great. A very, very good job. Very impressive. And
Yeah.
of course, very special.
Yeah, definitely. It will be special to win the first race of the season. And it's the first race of your career, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, you're right. We will see.
Maybe the about.
McCarthy's
What about that? That would be a story. Return to GP2, he would win the race. What about that?
He probably had a chance, but his strategy crew thought otherwise.
Or he made a really good strategy. We don't know yet.
I'm not sure. He's in P9. 23 seconds behind the leader, so keep an eye on that. McCarthy and Waldinger are already bad. I think McCarthy tried saving it to third there, but he's definitely gonna try saving it to 11. Down the straight they go. Is McCarthy gonna send it with a dive bomb into the 11th corner? He sends it, but it's not enough. He has to back out. That's gonna compromise his run up the hill and give Waldinger a little bit of breathing space, but Waldinger slows down.
Does he have a problem?
Waldinger goes a little deep, and the spray might be getting worse now.
So maybe Waldinger has a problem.
Not so much visibility. McCarthy's going alongside. Can he make the move stick into the final corner? Track McCarthy for the lead of the race. Yes, he can. He's up in the first place. Ben's Waldinger. He's struggling for grip at the moment. He's lost the lead. Can he try to launch a counterattack? He has the slipstream. Waldinger cuts back at him. McCarthy's not trying to defend, so it's gonna go down to the braking. Who gets the better control of the brakes in the wet? And it's Waldinger this time.
Wow, what a battle.
Yeah, McCarthy had the lead for a straight, but Waldinger got it back. And this fight might keep going for a while until the pit stops. As you can see in the background, Link Campana is taking advantage and getting closer to these guys. He's now just 8.4 behind McCarthy.
Yeah, and you say it like just 8.5. That is still a lot of time.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we're looking at Thomas Anderson. He's trying to get the move on Laura Chung. But Chung is doing some good defending at the moment.
Yeah.
Anderson with a lot of fuel in the tank, which is quite interesting there.
Yeah.
So Chung's pace might just be inferior because Anderson, to do so good on heavy fuel, is quite impressive. Chung went a little deep in the previous corner. It wasn't an advantage for Anderson, but look who's gaining an advantage. It's Brother Barros. He's much faster than these guys on his new strategy, but he's gonna have to make the overtakes.
Yeah.
Gained over a second on Anderson.
Told you his strategy works.
Might be getting a little bit of a train. Well, it's working to gain these places back, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work for the race. It's a long race, you know. Anderson is gonna be in a little bit of a sandwich. Is he gonna have to worry about the Barros attacking him, or is he just gonna try to get past Chung regardless? Because Anderson is faster than Chung, but the Barros is faster than both of them. So who's gonna make the move first? And Laura Chung is also catching up the Trident in front of her. Looks like the Barros is gonna go for it. Anderson's not opposing him too much. So here goes Brenda Barros. Go for 8th place in the last corner. And he gets the job done there. Can Anderson fight him back on the slipstream? No. The Bars might be making it 2-in-1, 2-in-2 corners. Can he get the job on Laura Chung? Using the slipstream and gaining. He's gonna send it into the first corner. Chung goes defensive.
No.
And the Bars just stays behind.
He stays behind for now.
Yeah, that's true. It's amazing battling, and Suarez is getting overtaken by Adventure. They're gonna go side by side on the pit straight. Which one of these guys is gonna come out ahead? At the moment it's Adventure, but Suarez has the slipstream now, and he's gonna be trying to send it. Down the inside, Adventure is defending. And let's see now. Ooh, so close to contact, but Suarez has to concede. Adventure is ahead. Now
Wow.
the Bar's trying to move on Chung into these corners. Unbelievable. This is crazy stuff. But the Bar's definitely showing he's got that killer instinct to race wheel to wheel.
That's what we can for, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Waldinger is still in the lead. Meanwhile,
We don't have a Rifki in here.
unfortunately not.
We otherwise dominate this race.
Chung is going very defensive. Her run might be getting compromised as a result. Murray Bars now up the hill. Can he get a move into turn 13? We've
Yes.
seen that happen in real life sometimes, but I don't think we've ever seen it in here.
He tries, yes.
Chung goes wide, but the Bars can't take advantage. He's still getting a great run though. So can he take advantage of some slipstream? As we're looking at McCarthy, who is taking advantage of the slipstream to send it past Benz Waldinger into turn 1. Is this gonna be an easy move for the lead? Jack McCarthy, yes, he takes the lead once again. Can he keep it this time, or will Waldinger come back at him? The Bars got past. No, he didn't. No, he didn't get past Chung, but Anderson is getting back past the Barros there. So his run must have been compromised. Chung is defending. Is Anderson gonna send it? No, he's not.
Why would he send it there? Oh, look whose car he's driving, Rob. Do you remember the racing engineering from last year? Do you know who drove it?
Paolo Tomaselli?
No, but
Here goes the Bars into turn 4. Can he make the move here? Chung goes wide, but the Bars still can't make the move done. Can't get the move done.
yeah, Rob, who drove this car last year? Do you know that?
Paolo Tomaselli and a certain commentator.
Yeah, the certain commentator has a one with a white helmet, so good job by him keep going this car in the racing engineering in P9. It would be points for them.
Well, we're not even halfway through, or not even a third through this race, so.
I told you, it would be points.
Yeah, it would be, but anyway.
I did not
Let's
say.
just focus on the racing because we got quite a battle here. Chung is trying to attack Trident, also trying to fend from the Barros. The Barros just stays in the slipstream. It's gonna get decent run up the hill. Needs to be careful though not to make any mistakes.
Yeah, but
Because those mistakes could put in prey to Thomas Anderson behind. If you can see the advantage.
still left in this race?
What?
Because we had so many retirements, I don't even know how many drivers are there.
Well, we're gonna find out later. Waldinger is a 1 second behind McCarthy. The Barros tries again, but he's losing time to Chung. But he gets the better exit. With the better run, he's getting past Laura Chung. He's done it. Now he needs to take some slips in front of the guy in front of him
But
to secure the move.
Chung,
Yeah, Laura Chung is gonna try to send it to take the position back. The Barros goes defensive, and there is contact. The Barros gets launched out of the way, and Chung goes through.
no,
No, the Barros holds on. Impressive stuff there. What a great racing action between these two. Wow. Even with a little bit of argy-bargy, the Barros stays in front and secures the plate. Let's take a look at that again.
I believe
The Barros moved under braking, I think, but Chung ran to the back of Chatfield. Very lucky not to get collected by the Barros. The Barros went very wide, but still was able to regain the position with the better traction there at the corner. Really shows the impact of the fresh tires.
or Chung let him by again, so she did not want to get a penalty.
Nah, I mean, I think we only give penalties for yellow flag overtakes in GP2, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
the Barros is gonna hunt down Chris Chatfield next.
yeah, maybe she was in her mind it would be a penalty for herself, from herself, you know, from her team.
Nah, probably not.
But Hey, leave my imagination. Maybe she wanted to that.
Anyway, Chatfield is already under pressure. The Barros is charging up the field after that weird strategy. The Barros is sending into turn 11. Can get Chatfield? And no, not quite. Chatfield goes a little deep, but holds onto the place. And this is costing the Barros time. The cars in front of Chatfield and two cars behind. He's gonna have to get the job done quickly. Going wide there into 13. Try to set up a run. And with the slipstream, he can send it in the last corner. Has much better straight line speed at the moment than Chatfield. Is the Brit gonna try to defend? Bruno Barros into the last corner, he sends it through, and he's up into 6th place. Good overtake there, Chatfield can do so much to defend. Chang goes a little wide, and she's under pressure from Anderson, who goes fast. Impressive stuff there from the Swedish driver as Laura Chang, the runner-up from last season. She's down into P9 now, but she's still close behind Anderson. Is she gonna try to switch on the inside? She is! Is she gonna send it through?
Is it
on turn 1? She is! Wow, impressive stuff there. Great battling between these two. And this is helping David Kupok in Chang's previous car in the ramparts close up to them.
And this time no contact.
Waldinger closes up a little bit on McCarthy, so the battle between these two guys is still going. Even though McCarthy got past him earlier. So yeah. And don't forget, guys, the conditions can still throw a big spanner into the works and ruin the strategies for a lot of people. So the race is definitely not decided yet. Kupok is passing Anderson. What's happening with Anderson? He had the terrible run there, but he's staying out of Kupok at the moment.
Maybe he has a problem. It looks to me like he has a problem.
Or maybe just got some oversteer.
Setup problem, maybe.
He just went very deep, and when by the time he recovered,
Yeah, but not that deep. I mean, weird.
He didn't get a pit call, so it wasn't a problem. But Kupok tried a cheeky overtake on the outside, but didn't work. Is he gonna try something into turn 10? That would be crazy as hell. And no, he's not trying, but he's gonna get a good chance into 11. Maybe Anderson's tires are at their limit, which is good news for David Kupok.
Yeah, that could be it.
But I don't think he's close enough. Anderson's defending the inside, but he's moving a lot. He's still on the inside. He's gonna compromise his run a little bit.
Yeah, his tires are definitely dead. Look at it. Look how slow he's going.
Yeah, Chung is pulling away from him. So the battle between these two is probably over. As now Anderson has to fight Kupok.
Something is wrong with his car.
Nah, it's not wrong with the car. It's just the tires, I think. Then Kupok is sending it into the last corner. Can't get the job done.
No.
No, not quite. Anderson holds on. They're gonna be side by side heading on to the main. But don't forget, Anderson will pick up a little bit of a slipstream from the Art Grand Prix of Lord Chung in front of him. Depending what Lord Chung does, if she moves to give Kupok the slipstream instead. I don't know. It's just a tiny bit though, so let's see. Kupok's gonna send it onto the braking. No, he has to stay behind. Waldinger's dropped down 2 seconds behind McCarthy, so McCarthy has responded. He's upping and increasing the lead. And Lilian Campana has closed down Ben Waldinger a little bit, but don't forget his penalty.
Yeah.
Arachki is still fighting to stay within 5 seconds of Campana. As the Barros is trying to move on Griffiths around the outside. Surely not into turn 8. Can he do it? No, not quite. But Griffiths went very slowly there. Jamie Griffiths' tires definitely not looking so hot at the moment. Is the Barros gonna try to turn 10 something? No. Hell no, that's not possible.
He backed out.
Griffiths goes a little wide. So let's take a look again. Did Griffiths do the same thing Anderson did?
Yeah, but that's not going wide. I don't know.
Yeah, the AI being a little weird. Maybe not having the confidence to drive in these conditions as fast as the others.
That's so weird. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in GP4.
Now Kupok having another go at Thomas Anderson.
Now
not into turn 10 of course, but he's getting the run into 11. He needs to get a little bit more slipstream, but he's much closer this time than last time. Is David Kupok gonna send it into turn 11? No, he's staying behind for a little long.
why would he try that?
The Barros stays behind his I'm sorry, it's not his competitor. I thought it was Suarez, but no, it's Griffiths in the other Arden car. Now then, out of turn 13, there they go. And the Barros is gonna go for the same move into 14. And this time it doesn't work. Griffith's putting up a fight and defending. Now Kupak is gonna try to stand on the inside in the final corner. Can he get the job done? No, Anderson goes wide. Waldiger's in the pits. Ben Waldinger, pole man, is not in pole position. He's in the pits. Lord Chung is also pitting.
For slicks?
What is this strategy? Ben Waldinger pits for the slicks, which might be either a masterstroke or a terrible decision. Gonna have to wait for that because what's Lord Chung up to? Kupak passes Anderson. That's him up a place.
Chung also on slicks.
That's a very interesting. That's a very bold strategy call.
The battles past Griffith.
It's turn 4. That's an impressive pass. I haven't seen so many of those this race. Let's see. Gets the run, and he licks the stab and sends it into turn 4.
With or without contact?
Without. Griffiths ran very wide. He left the room though, so respectful racing there. And yeah, the difference in grip was clear, and the Barros, he grabbed the place. And that's pretty much all she wrote. So Cambro de Barros tried to fight his way back onto the podium maybe. Because remember, fuel loads are also a big thing. I don't think Waldinger and Chung have fueled all the way to the end.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's gonna be a factor. But if Waldinger can be faster than McCarthy, which I doubt with these tires, could be very weird, but don't forget, the conditions can be deceptive sometimes. The graphics might be showing more rain than there actually is, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
McCarthy is staying out. He's gonna wait until he runs out of fuel, basically. Well, not entirely, but you know, until his designated pit call. Kupak, he's gonna pit. So let's look at Ben Waldinger. What's his pace like? Wait, Kupak is behind Anderson. Is he? I'm not sure actually.
I'm not sure.
I think Waldinger might be slower than his best actually.
Yeah, and I will look at the stream chat to see if anyone has questions.
Oh no, Kupak was racing Chatfield, my bad. I thought he was still racing Anderson, but now he's pitting. Is he gonna go for the slicks? Might be a very bad strategy call, or a very good one, but at the moment, it doesn't look like the best call. So David Kupak is pitting for what I assume will be sick tires.
Sick?
Yes.
Why
22 laps of fuel. He is going to the end of the race. So this is very bold for the German.
But Rob, why would you choose a sick tires? Not
because the conditions might be actually drier than graphics actually say.
Yeah, but
Waldinger...
you did not say slick there, I think.
No big deal.
Or my connection is bad again.
Yeah.
So does anyone?
We've gone back to the start of the race. What's happening now? Oh, it's just a really long replay.
The chat. Hello, SNES.
Oh, I think there's an investigation. Maybe they say Lord. I think because SNES said Lord Chung made an illegal overtake under yellow flags on lap 2. Did she? I think she did on Anderson. Yes, she did. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a penalty for Laura Chung, it seems. So yeah. 5-second penalty heading her way.
Why are we in lap 2 again?
Because the stewards were investigating Laura Chung for an illegal overtake, which, yeah, she's getting the penalty, unfortunately for her.
Okay, I was a bit confused.
Yeah. Anyway, now we're looking at the MP Motorsport.
Oh yeah.
In P15, Campana goes up into second because because the other guys pitted.
What type of penalty does she get? 5 seconds?
Everyone gets 5 seconds.
So 5 seconds? Or
yes, I just said, mate. 5 seconds for everyone who does legal overtakes.
Okay.
Anyway, we're looking at the Rapax. He's racing the racing engineering of Anderson.
I have a question for Flo. So
if Anderson.
For every overtake that I do on the yellow 5 seconds, so if I overtake 2 cars, it would be 10 seconds, correct?
I don't think you can overtake 2 cars on the yellow flag in the same corner. And here they go in the last corner, very close to contact there. Are both of them gonna pit, or is it just gonna be Skillen? They're both gonna pit, but drama there. Waldinger was getting held up. Waldinger passes Anderson, but is Anderson gonna try to fight back?
Ooh, man, I think Flo's a bit pissed today. Flo, mate, please. Please.
Skillen switches on the dry tires and he's going to the end of this race.
Yes.
We
So-
need to look at Waldinger's pace because he's the leading driver out on slicks at the moment. Maybe it was a very good strategy call or a very bad one, like I said before. We're just gonna have to wait and see how much he actually gains on McCarthy. Now Skillen is racing. For sure is that? I think that's for sure. And he's just ahead of the Brit there. So very good timing for the Rapax crew game in front.
Okay.
Look at Bruno Barros. He's caught up to Enis Barachki already, but he's gonna box at the end of this lap.
Wow.
He's gonna try to get the overtake before he pits.
Yeah,
Into 11. I think the Barros might be the fastest driver to, because even on McCarthy he's been gaining a lot of time.
you said that for every an overtake on the yellow is 5 seconds. So if I pass 2 cars, would that still be only 5 seconds, or will it be 10 seconds?
As we'll wait for Flo to answer the question, looking at Bruno Barros, can he get past Enis Barachki? He's gonna be pitting after his corner. He tries, has a little look, but but he didn't get it. They would have gone side by side, but he's heading into the pit lane. Is he gonna go back to his slick tires, which he started the race? Time to find out.
Okay, it would be 10 seconds. Thank you, Flo. It was just curious. Didn't mean to be bad. And oh, last time I was annoyed with the team logos on the McLaren suits, and I said, oh, it's knockoff.
Now Ben Waldinger is trying to pass Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, but
to
make I need to address my mistake that I made. I thought those teams shirts from McLaren were fake.
Oh, man, don't worry about it too much.
It's
now Lord Chung is trying to pass David Suarez. With a mega dive bomb goes Lord Chung and she gets the jump. She passes Suarez, sorry, not he. She passes Suarez. So I'm sorry, Laura, but yeah, she gets the overtake from Suarez. Now Kyopak is gonna try the same.
Laura is definitely a she, Rob.
I know, that's what I said.
I believe.
And Tomaselli is trying a move as well.
Yeah,
on
Rob.
Kyopak, not on Suarez.
But Rob, you can't be sure these days. So.
Whatever. Oh! Tomaselli spins! Tomaselli spins! Was there some contact?
No.
Needs to be careful on the rejoin there. Alessandro Tomaselli has spun the car in the S section. The S section, sorry. He spun it by himself. He just lost it in the middle of the corner, and that's a Spinala. Oh my god.
To spin.
And he's on the intermediates, remember, so.
And Q-Puck now tries something. No.
No, that's not gonna work. Maybe he's gonna try again later, I'm not sure. The leader is coming in, Chuck McCarthy's boxing now.
Yes.
Is he gonna fit those slicks?
Yeah, of course. Everyone is done.
Are they now the better tire, or is just the pit AI being dumb? Mazel. It's time to find out. Where is Ben Waldinger? McCarthy still be in front.
He's somewhere on the circuit.
Moment of truth as we start the 20th lap of the 19th lap of the race, sorry.
Rob, can you not count anymore?
Sorry, I thought
I know.
lap 19 was ending. Here goes McCarthy. Where is Waldinger? He's right there! He's got the jump! On track McCarthy, wow! So the undercut actually worked, and the slicks might have been just a little bit better than the inters, and they're surely better now. Oh my goodness, so McCarthy's gonna have to do all that hard work of passing Waldinger once again, but this time in slightly drier conditions than last. Now here goes Max Skillen, trying to put a move on his Rapax teammate David Kupak, but they have to wait, because there's a Arden there. And here they go, so close to contact. The Rapaxes are in an Arden sandwich. That was Griffiths heading out the pits, and that definitely confused Skillen there, because he couldn't send it. Oh my god! Oh my goodness me. That would have been an amazingly epic contact. I think Griffiths actually went up in the air a little bit.
He went through his front wing.
Oh my god, and it didn't get broken or anything. There was no spinning either, so this is a major league weird, if you ask me.
Through the front wing.
They're gonna try to go free wide. Griffith's trying to send it. He sends it past one. No, he hits the other. Oh my goodness me. Oh, David Kupok is out. And now Skillen runs at the back of him as well. Oh my goodness me. Both the Rapexes are out. Griffiths is out. And a massive pileup at turn 4 there. Takes 3 cars out in one corner. And there's, watch the tire. It's on the racing line, I think. No, it's not. Sorry. But oh my, I think it is actually. They're going in the alternative route, but all these 3 guys are out. Very ambitious move for Griffiths. And it ended in disaster. Triple disaster.
Yeah, but where's the wheel?
Can Tomaselli avoid it safely?
We don't even know. I don't even know where the wheel is.
Might be gone now. Barajki is into the pits. The professional race leader is going to concede it. Chatfield, I think, at the moment.
And now only 13 cars are left if we have 3 more.
12. So you can see again, Griffiths went for the move, but that move was never on. Extremely ambitious. Biggest dive bomb of the day, and it ended in tragedy for him and for the 2 Rapax cars. Kupok, he did absolutely nothing wrong there. He was just taking the racing line and got torpedoed. Skillen could have tried to avoid, but even so, with these reaction times, it would have been very, very difficult, and he wasn't able to avoid.
Where should he go, Rob? He couldn't avoid. Where should have he gone? There was no.
I mean, I think you're right, but
the gap closed. He wanted to go in the gap, but it closed. Look.
Yeah. We also got a battle for P2, which might be turning into the race lead. So watch this space. Chatfield, Waldinger. Oh, Chatfield goes wide. Waldinger goes through. What about McCarthy? Can he get past Chatfield as well? No, he's stuck behind Chatfield. Chatfield's spinning anyway. So Waldinger and Parachki's spinning as well. So Waldinger gains a little bit of breath of fresh air. Confirmation that Skillen is out.
Wow, that is so.
Is that Bruno Barros heading onto the podium again? I'm not sure. He's in front of Lincampana. The Barros is on the podium. Amazing stuff. Campana, he sends it past Adventure, and he's done. Got the move done. Barachki, he's behind Lord Chung.
Rob, I told you that he would get up front. I told you.
Yeah, very good stuff there from the Barros.
Hey, not from me, because I was telling you.
From you too, man. From you too, lol. So good job, Nicholas. Anyway,
I'm the one who
could Bruno Barros try to hunt down the leaders? It's a 6.7 second gap. Wallinger and McCarthy. McCarthy is definitely faster than Wallinger. So every lap that he's stuck behind the Hungarian is a lap that helps Bruno Barros. This fight is gonna go to the end, unless McCarthy gets the job done quickly.
Oh, on Inter's a still Adventure.
Yeah, but Adventure's gonna box at the end of this lap. But I think he had the pit on the dev panel there earlier.
Yes,
so here they go. In the battle for the win. McCarthy's gone past Wallinger before. Can he do it again? If he wants to win this race, he has to do it again and soon, because Bruno de Barros is behind these guys. Here goes Chuck McCarthy into the last corner. He's not set. He's staying behind. Trying to take advantage of Wallinger. Step and moving to turn 1. Can he make it work? Or is he getting past him onto the straight? Doesn't wait for the corner. He's already on side by side with him on the straight. Oh, this is gonna be epic action into turn 1. I think he's actually gonna wait for the corner. My bad. But look at the Barros, how much he closed. McCarthy goes through. He's in the lead of this race. And Wallinger drops down to the second. Now Lord Chung and Parachki racing each other. They were teammates for one race in Brazil last season. They're not teammates anymore, and Parachki sends it past the Chinese woman. Parachki is up in P5.
What did you say?
What did I say? Yellow flag in last corner, it's Suarez! He spun around! What happened to him there?
Wow! He got tagged. Tomaselli, no!
No, he spun! Oh, he went off by himself! Oh my god, loss of traction, loss of grip. Still slippery out there, and Davi Suarez learns it the hard way. Suffers a spin.
He braked on the white line.
It's not a good race for either of the hard cars today, unfortunately for them. We got just barely over half the cars still racing.
No, Rahul, that's a aquaplaning. He went on the white line. It's still wet, and then he outbraked himself.
Look at Bruno Barr, he's just 4 seconds behind Wallinger. His pace is absolutely insane at the moment.
Yeah, I told you. Told you that he could win.
Maybe he could pull along Lincoln Pana as well, I'm not sure.
Imagine if Waldinger and yeah, I forgot the name of the leader. McCarthy. Oh, I'm stupid.
I don't think Wallinger has a chance to fight McCarthy anymore. He's pulling away from him substantially.
They would hit each other. Imagine that. The scenes.
How would you like that to happen at the moment? Because I don't think it's possible.
If he spins.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
What if
the bar is just 3 seconds behind Wallinger. To prove his pace, Bruno Barros sets the fastest lap of the race there. The Brazilian is on fire in the rain. So yeah.
Yeah, he's
I ruled him out of the fight for the win after his early strategy call, which to me was kind of dumb, starting on the slicks and then going on to the wets. But he made it work anyway. He made an epic recovery, and now he's in the fight for the win. Thomas Anderson now grabs the fastest lap.
And my candle went out with a bang. No, really.
Oh, no. Look how much the Barros gained in the last sector. Gained 8 tenths of Wallinger in a single sector. That's outrageous pace. The Brazilians. The track is clearly getting much and much faster. Alessandro Tomaselli now with the fastest lap.
Yeah, but Rob, you have to remember he has a penalty. Bruno de Barros has a penalty.
Oh, he does. Oh, yes, he does. But with this pace, even that might not deter him.
Look how fast he's going. He could easily catch the leader.
I'm not sure. McCarthy looks to be on pace. Wallinger, unfortunately, for the Hungarian. So yeah, once the Barros gets past Wallinger, assuming he does, the real fight is gonna be seeing the pace difference between him and McCarthy.
Yeah.
He's already on the back of Wallinger. Surely he's not gonna try to send it into the last corner, Bruno Barros. He is sending it! And almost contact there. Oh my goodness, but he gets a much better exit than the Hungarian. And he's through just like that. Bruno Barros up into second place. And he's hunting down the race leader, Chuck McCarthy. But this Wallinger done. Does he still have something to say? Does the poll match? Think he can take P2 back? Is he gonna send it? No, he's not.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Oh, he taps the Barros there, but no contact. No significant contact there. Oh my goodness me. Wallinger definitely tried everything to stay in front. Now he's gonna be under pressure from Leon Campana. Campana is also having some. Let's take another look at what happened between these guys. The Barros, I think there was a bit of contact into the last corner.
No.
Let's check again. I think there was just a little bit.
I don't think so. No.
Oh no, there wasn't. Very close to contact though. And Wallinger has no grip on these tires. He was the first to pit for slicks, remember? And when he was still wet, those tires were absolutely getting shredded. As Jens Parachki says, the fastest lap is tumbling down every single lap as it stands.
Yeah.
Campana's gonna be next to chase down Wallinger.
Because we have 12 laps to go in this race.
Yeah, but just remember, both the Campos cars as well as Lord have a 5-second penalty for overtaking under yellow flags. So if the Barros gets the lead, he's gonna have to build 5 seconds.
I know.
So effectively he has to close the 10-second gap to McCarthy, even though the gap is only 4.6 seconds. Well, 9.6 seconds you have to close, but you know what I mean. Campana's already on the back of Ben's Wallinger. Wallinger going defensive still on the wet patch, and that's costing him lap time. He's losing so much, his tires must be done already for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely overheating.
At the start of this lap, Best Wallinger was overtaken by Brother Barros. And now we're not even at the end of this lap, and he's getting overtaken by Liam Campana. You can see how much in front the Barros. This guy's getting cleaner. Liam Campana, is he gonna send it into the last corner on the Hungarian driver? He's not. Wallinger gets a pretty bad run on the last corner. He's vulnerable to an attack from the American. Here goes Liam Campana. Cross the line. The Barros with the fastest lap, 141.7. Now Liam Campana, is he gonna send it through on Waldinger? Does Hungarian have the grip to defend? No, he doesn't. And Liam Campana jumps up into P3 on the track. At the moment, Waldinger will still be P3 or even P2. Just depends on the penalty management. Now, let's take a look at the gap between the leaders. This race is heating up. It's 4.4 last time we checked. Now, what's it gonna be between the top two? 4.3, so the bar is closing in just a little bit. Daniel Venture with the new fastest lap. So, oh boy, who's gonna get those points for the fastest lap? That's gonna be. Tomaselli now grabs the fastest lap. So yeah, this race has definitely woken up quite a lot, I'd say.
It's all over the place.
Chuck McCarthy could be taking a historical rookie win, but he has to hold on the pressure from the charging the Barros. Have to see how much the Barros is gaining.
Oh yeah, McCarthy is a rookie. I forgot.
Yeah, the Barros gained 3/10 in the last sector, but he's gaining slowly. But I don't think it's gonna be enough counting the penalty. The Barros needs to crank up a gear and push some more if he wants to win this race. Same could be said for Liam Campana. And this could help Enis Parachki get onto a podium. He got pole on his debut in Brazil, but unfortunately for him, he retired from the race with a problem. So maybe now he can get redemption at the start of a new season for what happened in Brazil. Is he gonna get that redemption? But penalties might change that for the Macedonian driver. Now the Barros is 4 seconds behind McCarthy. He gained like half a second on the previous lap. So at this rate, I think it's gonna be close. I think he will get the overtake, but if he can get the 5 seconds, is another matter complete. So yeah, it's
I
difficult
would
to say
that Flo needs to give him the penalty in the next race. I mean, if the Barros wins, that would be a fitting tribute for his mom. So if Flo has a heart, but I believe he has.
In case you guys
Flo,
entirely relevant, Nicholas, but in case you didn't know, Bruno's been having some personal issues. I don't know if he wants me to speak to him or not, but he's going through a very tough time. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because
already said in the chat a little bit of a way. So.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Bruno lost his mother unfortunately, so I'm sure the entire OC community is gonna offer him support through these difficult times.
Of course.
We're all a family together.
Yeah, that's
why.
That's
as
why.
Parachki has gone past Waldinger.
Yeah, that's.
Hasn't. I am stupid.
Yeah, Rob, but that's why I hope that Flo has a heart and gives him a penalty next race, please. Flo.
I don't think it matters so much. I mean, we need to have this race decided fairly, you know. And if you overtake on the yellow flag, Parachki's trying to get the move of Waldinger. I don't think you can say but to anything on this. Sorry, Nicholas, but
he can't. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to let him ask because I know how he feels. Like,
I think it's really. I think even if he doesn't get the win, a podium will be very good tribute either way. And speaking of a podium man who might be on the podium at the end of this race, is Enis Parachki. He's just past Ben Waldinger. Now he needs to push because there's a 5.2 second gap to Liam Campana. Take away the penalty, and it's just a 0.2 second gap.
Yeah, now with a fastest lap.
Fastest lap keeps tumbling down as the track gets drier and drier, and the drivers are laying down more and more rubber. Track conditions getting better and better as Waldinger is losing more and more time. It's like he was still on the wets. McCarthy is pulled away from the Barros. Wow, that's impressive. I thought the Barros was gonna catch him, but McCarthy is showing some pace and he's trying to respond there.
It's starting to rain again. Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm not sure about that, honestly.
Look on the screen.
The screen can be deceptive.
It looks like it's
What's the gap? Still 4 seconds. So McCarthy might have been able to get it under control at the moment. But has the bars to slow down, or is still not going all out? I'm not sure. Or have his tires suffered in the last few laps? I'm not sure about that. But Barachki is going to pull away from Wallinger, but he's not pulling away as much as he would like. No, Campana is pulling away from Barachki. It was 5 seconds just at start this lap. Now it's over 6 seconds. So yeah, Parachki is also struggling with the tires. Then Campana is not. I think everyone might be struggling with their tire wear later in this race.
so that could help Bruno de Barros because he was late in the pit lane.
I'm saying including Bruno Barros. And now the conditions are getting worse. Oh, it's starting to pour down again. Nicholas, you were right.
Told
Yeah, you were
you.
right. Even so, Adventure gets the fastest lap. So
Man,
Daniel Adventure might walk off with the fastest lap today if the conditions really do get worse.
I can forecast the future.
You should become a guru or a wizard or something. Well.
Yeah. It's wizardry from my side.
Yeah, witchcraft. Witchcraft, Minecraft, all that stuff. As now Chuck McCarthy has pulled a 10th on the Barros, so this is looking good for the Irishman.
Rob, it's only because of Mio Mio Mate.
Who's that?
It's a drink.
Oh, I thought it was a person.
No, it's tea. It's a special kind of tea, mate tea.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks for letting me know. Anyway, is anyone gonna try to risk it and bring it to the pit for wet tires or for intermediate? I'm not sure that's gonna happen. That'll be a very, very bold strategy call.
Yeah, so
I
maybe
just don't see it coming.
That gave me the powers of forecasting. That drink. I like it.
Who's gonna win the OC race tomorrow then?
Who's on pole?
Meller.
Nella and Van, I think car, right? My car is right up there, I believe.
I don't know. But what I do know is that Anderson is passing Chris Chatfield. Here he goes. Track is getting worse, but that doesn't deter Anderson's spirits. He's sending it into turn 1, clean as you like. Actually, they're still side by side, so Chatfield keeps fighting, but Anderson edges out ahead.
Yeah. Okay,
Good fighting there.
Rahul predicts that Joe will win tomorrow.
The Barros gained 3 tenths on McCarthy, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Even if the penalty wasn't in play, I don't think Bruno Barros is gonna catch him.
Imagine one of the menas winning a race.
Flo said the track is actually drying up, so it's just the screen being very weird. The guy who made the mod for Bahrain didn't actually expect it to actually rain over there.
Flo, you killed my powers. Why?
Oh no. Look at Link Campana. Did Dennis Parotki close the gap to Campana? Yes, he did. It's not 6 seconds anymore. It's 5 point something. It's 5 seconds exactly. So keep an eye on the gap between these two, because that could decide the podium places.
Yeah.
The Barros gained even more. Maybe now he's starting to pick up the pace.
Or
maybe McCarthy's tires are suffering. McCarthy lost a lot on his previous lap. You can see 8 tenths, almost 8 tenths slower than his previous best, and the Barros is gaining more and more. Maybe now is when Bruno de Barros is finally cranking up the gears and launching the attack he needs if he wants to win this race.
Yeah, or track is getting wet.
I'm not sure. De Barros was improving on his laps, but McCarthy was not, so it's very weird, and they're both on the same tires.
Maybe Bruno has the magic touch in his foot, so he can...
2.9, so the Barros is really starting to push now.
Like
McCarthy's tires might be suffering at the moment. I don't know if Bruno Barros is going to get the 5 seconds if he can pull the overtake, but if he can, it's going to be an incredible finale to this race.
We could take... Yeah, you are excited as it is the end of a championship.
But it's just the first race, you know.
Yeah, but it feels like we are going for a while already, so that's the magic too. Jake.
Yeah, to be honest, this race is more exciting than Brazil last season in GP2. That
Yeah,
race was the championship finale, but not so much happened in it.
it was
2.4! Brody Bars is gaining so much on McCarthy now. The race win might be in jeopardy for Jack McCarthy if he doesn't find a way to improve his pace.
So it's 5 laps to go, right?
Yeah, and how much is the Bars gaining per lap?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Because that could help him possibly win this race.
Yeah. Gap is still 2.4, I think.
1, 2 seconds.
5 to go.
No, it would not work. If he gains 1 second, it's not enough.
No, but you can see what happened to Waldinger earlier. He was losing a lot of time. So is that gonna happen again? This time to McCarthy? I'm not entirely sure on that, to be honest.
Adventure now.
A battle between the Guidance, Adventure on Chatfield. Chatfield has been fighting hard in this race, but he didn't have this. He had the fighting spirit, but he didn't seem to have the pace, and he gets overtaken by Adventure. Chatfield is still there, but he has to concede.
Yeah, he
As
back.
his teammate up into P8.
What a race. And McCarthy only on a 1 stop, so...
The balance is now 2.3, so McCarthy might have just recovered his pace from that he lost earlier.
Imagine that he has to pit. Imagine.
Why would he pit?
And maybe he gets a puncture or something. That would be so horrible.
You're being very negative right now, honestly.
Why? I mean, just imagine that...
I don't want to imagine, as the gap is down to 2.1. Bars is still gaining, but I think he's getting the tire wear as well now, so...
Why is he gaining so much? There must be something up with that car.
He only gains 2/10.
It's that 1 stop not long enough. Was that stint not long enough?
I mean, I don't know, man. They pit at similar times, I guess. It's just the track being weird. The gap is 1.7, 1.6. The Bars gained a lot in the last sector.
That's what I mean. Why is the Butters on a 2-stop faster than the Carfi on a 1-stop?
You need to remember the weather played a key factor in the strategy. You can't just say 1-stop versus 2-stop.
It is 1-stop versus 2-stop.
Yeah, but it's not dry, so you can't make that distinction so easily, I'm afraid. I think the engineers are telling McCarthy he doesn't have to fight. He can get past and stay within 5 seconds, and he'll still win this race because of the penalty. I don't think Jack McCarthy wants to win the race that way. I'm sure he wants to win it by crossing the finish line first. Is he gonna be able to do it? Got just 3.5 laps left in this race. The Bars is gaining, but even if he passes, remember, for the 10th time we're saying he needs to gain 5 seconds, otherwise he's not gonna win. As the cars keep going. It's 1.6, but it's...
Laura, look at Chung and Anderson. 14 places gain and 15 places gain. Holy moly.
Yeah, that is a lot of places. Gap is now 1.4 between the leaders. We will get an on-track battle for the win. Unfortunately, it won't be for the proper win because of penalties. But we'll still get a battle for P1 on track, which I think everyone wants this.
Yeah, but at the moment, the 2 Campos cars will be second and third.
At the moment, it looks like Jack McCarthy is going to win this race. But guys, let me know who's going to finish first on track. Is it going to be McCarthy or is it going to be the Barros? Let me know. Let us know in the chat. 1.2 is the gap. 3 laps to go. The Barros can sense an attack coming. Oh, if he didn't get that penalty, he'd be winning. He'd be in a chance to win this race. Even so, he's going to finish second.
He still could be the hunt of a win, maybe with some help.
It's way too early in the season to say, honestly, but
anything
can happen.
He pushes him off the circuit. Who knows?
1.1 the gap now.
Yeah, look.
Also, guys, keep an eye on the gap between Link Campana and Enes Parachik because it's currently 5.4 seconds. If it goes under 5 seconds, Parachik gets P3. Also, our chunk is gonna drop behind Thomas Anderson at the stands. So yeah, can Adventure and behind Daniel Adventure as well, if I'm not wrong. Now the Barros is in the slipstream, gaining a little bit on McCarthy.
That is so exciting, man.
It's too late. I'm sure he's ruining that penalty because, yeah.
Yeah, or if there's contact drop, you don't know. I'm forecasting again.
I don't want to think about like that. Gap is under a second, so the Barros has the chance to go for it in the final 2 laps. Not close enough right now, but he's gonna get closer and closer.
Now it would be a bold move if he would try that. If he tries it now and it
He's gained a lot in the last sector, but not enough. Stands, 2 laps to go. McCarthy just needs to keep it on the track and not have a problem, and he's gonna win this race.
yes.
Remember that, guys, for the 11th time we're saying today, but it's still a battle for the lead that we're getting. And I think
And
I
now
don't,
imagine he gets a problem now and we are
Nicholas.
cursed
How
him.
do you think do you think everyone's thoughts on this battle would have been much more different if the penalty wasn't there? What do you think?
Yes, of course, but the race is not over, everything can happen on the last lap. I mean, just
Yeah, but if you jinx one of them and something bad happens, I'm gonna be real mad at you. Lol.
but remember Brazil 2008 with Glock.
Yeah, but that wasn't a video game.
Yeah, but it could happen again. It was the last lap, you don't know.
You need to be more positive, dude. As the
not
bar stays in the slipstream.
up. It's not over until it's over.
Yeah, I know, man, but we need to.
Mem I don't want to jinx him. I want to make it a bit. I want to make it a bit more. Uh, and and I don't jinx it. You commentator. You can call my name, man. You can call
Jesus.
my name.
Now the exit of this corner will be critical. Can the Barros be close enough out of the last corner to get the run of the start finish straight? Looks like he's very close. He's gonna get the slipstream, but it's not gonna put him close enough to go for the dive bomb into turn 1. We're entering the final lap of the race right now. The Barros is close, but just not close enough.
Nah, he.
So his only remaining spot is in the last corner, I feel.
Watch out! It could happen any moment. And I'm sitting here sipping on my drink. I'm like, it could happen. Something could happen, at least. I don't want to say it, but
Then don't say it.
but
We
look,
go to turn 4 one last time.
that does not end in I tell you, it will end in tears.
Man, you're being way too negative. Let's both just watch because. Meanwhile,
I have-
guys, Campana looks to be safe from Parachki. He has over 5 seconds. Looks
But
like Campana will finish on the podium.
I have that weird feeling that it will end up in tears for both of them.
Mate, just stop it. No one wants to feel that way anyway, you know. Is the bars close enough? Not into this corner, but his only chance will be into the final corner. It's not gonna give him the win on penalties, of course, but it could give him the lead on track just to make a statement, I guess. I don't know. It's still been an amazing recovery drive for him. Track McCarthy has just one more corner to complete, and he's gonna pick up his first ever GP2 win on his debut race. I think Bruno Bars is not trying anymore. No, he's too far back.
You are jinxing him. Okay, I know.
No,
Okay.
just use your eyes and.
No.
McCarthy goes for save, and out of the final corner, he held off all the pressure superbly. Shock McCarthy takes the checkered flag and wins in Bahrain. Very impressive stuff there. The Barros just about doesn't pass him on the line. Look how close that was. The Barros finishes second. Great recovery drive from him. Great to finish on the podium. Leon Campana crosses the line in third. Will he finish third?
Yes.
And yes, he does. Yes, he does. Wallinger manages to salvage P5 out of this race. Vance Wallinger in P5, the pole sitter.
Good job.
Lord Chung crosses the line in P6. She's gonna drop 1 place, 2 places. Is it gonna be 3 places she drops? Is she gonna drop behind Chris Chatfield? I don't think so. Anyway, Tomaselli is gonna cross the line to complete the points finishers. And man, what a race we've had.
Drop, we need to say something. Chad McCarthy is a Grand Prix winner. Congratulations, mate. You've done it. You won on your debut. How does it?
Unbelievable drive. Unbelievable drive, Chuck. Congratulations on the victory. Brilliant stuff. Chuck McCarthy is the first race winner of the season. Was he scared of rain today? Nah, nah. In Bahrain, he was scared of rain. He did an impressive job. He took the victory and never looked back. He had to face some pressure, even with the Barca's penalty at the end. But even so, he won in the best way possible, on track. And Jack McCarthy is your race winner and your first championship leader of the season.
Yeah,
well, not counting Waldinger scoring the 4 points in quali, but you know what I mean.
I have to say something.
So here's the results. Nicholas, would you like to read the results?
Yeah, but yeah. So as we can see, Chuck McCarthy on his debut wins from MP Motorsport. Behind him is Bruno De Barros with a really close finish there. The second Campos Carlfley and Campana in P3, then Enis Padachki in P4.
Yeah, Campana finishes just 7/10 out of Sporachki.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Waldinger is P5. Lord Chung would have been P6, but penalty is gonna drop him down to P8. So it's Anderson P6 and Adventure P7. Chris Chatfield is P9. Hasan Tomaselli P10. David Suarez, Isaac for sure P11. David Suarez P12. And that's the last of running cars. And I'll let you read all the DNFs we had today because that's a lot of DNFs.
Okay. Griffith, Skillen, Kupak, Sorga, Federi, Hongmin, Fosbury, Fanas, Watzel, and Titkov our retirements.
Yeah, what a chaotic race, guys. I know our commentary has been a little dodgy at times, but Adventure also picks up the fastest lap, so good effort from him there.
Wow. What a lap.
Yeah.
Amazing.
In these conditions, you can see Federi was 10 seconds slower because he retired early in the race. So yeah, and all these guys were retired on lap 1. Yeah, what a crazy race this has been, guys. I hope you really all enjoyed it. And what a story the Bahrain GP has told us in GP2 this time. They do win. A touching tribute for the Barros and Campana finishing on the podium, yes. And yeah, it's been a very impressive race. I think Chuck McCarthy is never gonna forget this race. What a drive! What a win! Unbelievable stuff from both of the guys on the podium today. Nicholas, who is your driver of the day? I have to ask.
Chuck McCarthy.
It's very close to me between McCarthy and the Barros, but I'm gonna have to give it to McCarthy on this one. Even though the Barros' drive was very impressive. Both of them drove brilliantly. Apart from the Barros got a penalty, but yeah.
It's 50-50 for me. Both are drivers of the day. So I can't decide. Obviously.
Yeah, Jared. Yeah. Chuck said he's not gonna forget. Congratulations once again, and that's us done for the week. See you tomorrow, guys, for the OC race, the Bahrain Grand Prix, 57 laps under the Manama, under the Sakhir floodlights. So yeah.
Rob, I want to say a joke.
Okay, say it.
What do the people in Sakhir say when it's bad weather?
What?
Bahrain.
Lol, good one. So yeah, I've been not Nicholas Zorbach.
And I have not been Robert Ionescu.
And this has been GP2 race, GP2, not F2. We're not changing yet to F2. We're still saying as GP2. And what a race we've had. Thank you, Flo, for hosting as always. And thank you very much, Nicholas, for joining me today. And thank you, most of all, you guys for tuning in and watching what has been a chaotic race. Absolute banger of a race. Thank you so much, guys, and we're out. Take care and stay safe.
Stay safe with this travel time, yes. See you.